welcome to How Do You Say Yarrows?
How do you say yarrow? How do you say yarrow?
It'll be all the fun in the world.
Check it out.
All right, guys. We're
Hey.
really tired.
You see
Coming
me?
back from the wedding.
Tired. We're coming back from a wedding where we went to a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, question is, what are your mini luxury flexes? So, mini.
Oh, mini.
Yeah. Like, so we're not talking here in this, like, I own a Maserati. That's not reality. But the question that we've got is, what are the small, like, luxury flexes that you feel like matter in your life?
I love it.
All right. What do you got?
We're matter in our life.
Or, like, that make a difference, that are significant, that you love.
Okay. That I love. Okay. I was going at it from luxury flexes that exist in my life. More just like exist. I don't know if it matters.
Well, ones that you utilize.
Okay.
I mean, or what would be your, like, is there a luxury flex you don't like for people?
Oh.
Or you think is bad?
Oh, when other people do the flex?
Like, or I guess it'd be like some luxury item that other people have that you don't like.
Oh. Well, my first thought when you said luxury flex is that I got a new phone this
Oh
year.
gosh.
I think we should define flex for a sec.
Yeah, I meant, honestly, it might be more like, what are your favorite mini luxury items?
All right.
I feel like I wanted to use the word flex. I don't think it was accurately
All right.
used.
Well,
That's my bad.
Let me explain flex.
Okay.
All right. So when I got a new phone this year, it was this kind of a surprise purchase because we were getting you a phone, and then we realized, oh, we should get me a phone, and I need an OtterBox for the phone because otherwise I'll break it, and we had to order it because I didn't like any of the OtterBoxes, very limited amount in the store.
Very true.
And we ordered it, and do you remember how many days it took for my OtterBox to come?
It took like 3 weeks.
24 days. 24 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Super specific.
Well, I was very aware of it because I had this vulnerable phone,
Oh, yeah.
super expensive phone, and I was like, oh my gosh, I break stuff. So what I did was I kept it in it was an iPhone, and I kept it in the case that it was given to me in, which those cases are pretty protective kind of things. So when I use it, I would take it out, literally call someone, whatever. As soon as I'm done, if I texted someone, it goes back in the case after. That's how the case went around with me. That's how it would sit next to me on my nightstand. When I had it at work, it sat in the box. It was crazy, but multiple times I dropped it, and it was in the case, or not the case, the box, and it worked. But my coworkers, they were all laughing at me because they saw this, and one of them has teenage children, and we found out months later when they were going to get new phones for their kids, and the OtterBoxes weren't coming in for a while. My coworker said to her kids, like, oh, just keep it in the box until they come. And these high schoolers were like, no, Mom, we can't do that. That's a flex.
Oh.
And she was like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's a flex because it shows, like, oh, you're, like, flexing. Like, I just got a new phone and you're keeping it in the case. And I was like, I think that's hysterical because to me, a flex is, like, showing how cool you are. And I was the dorkiest thing ever keeping it in my case.
It was super embarrassing. I love you, but I felt like shame to know you.
It killed you. It killed you.
Well, it was also, you didn't use your phone. It was in this box on the other side of the room. You wouldn't keep it near you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. I wouldn't.
It was like you were protecting the Holy Grail.
I was protecting it.
Okay. So
that was my most recent flex.
I love it. So what are your favorite luxury items? Let's go with this, because I have no idea what to talk about with the flex. I do agree. Thank you for the example. I clearly spoke wrong.
Okay.
I knew what I meant. I just wanted to use the word flex. But in reality, it does not translate.
That is hilarious.
I thought my example that I gave to you before we started this added that clarity of what this was. So,
Okay, you give your example.
my favorite example of a luxury item in my life is my Yeti thermos.
Okay.
I love it. Now, okay, so I am like an avid, I do like the outdoors. You know, I'm not as avid hiking now with a baby. You know, you got, baby keeps you baby busy. You know what I mean, baby?
Baby
But-
busy, eh?
Baby busy. But it's like, okay, I don't bring like Yetis or things hiking. Obviously, it wastes too much, and it doesn't make sense. How do you reload it with water? Like, there's certain things. But I love my thermoses around the house, but I particularly love my coffee thermos. I use it almost every day of the week. It's great. I make my cup of coffee in the morning.
Oh, so great.
My pot of coffee, essentially, actually. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, you know, I pour it in there. It got the 32-ounce Yeti one. Has a built-in handle. It is like a leak-resistant lid.
Yeah.
It is just so flippin' awesome.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful white. It ages nicely so far, and it's just resistant to any like damage. But also, it keeps my drink hot the entire day. Like until I am done, it is warm. It's awesome, and because it holds so much, it's like okay, I've actually like control my coffee and take away more. I know exactly how much I'm having each and every day.
That really is amazing.
Yeah, but it is clearly a luxury item.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, yours keeps yours hot all day.
Yeah,
It's fascinating.
your milk, yours is it has less.
That's why.
Yeah, because
You
it's
keep yours full. Like
My-
you fill up your jug.
well, you have like foamed milk at a certain
Also
point.
that, yeah,
like a
yeah.
cappuccino is much harder to retain. Like
Yeah. The heat. Yeah. I gotcha.
yeah, because you have like you have a double shot of espresso,
Yep.
but then you have
So
you have
much
your
fun though.
yeah, but it's also not filling up the whole container either.
Yeah, that's another factor.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
mine's like liquid coffee going to the brim.
Oh, I can't believe you drink that much coffee.
Oh yeah,
Is it really a whole pot of coffee in that mug, basically?
it's like well, no, it's not a whole pot.
Oh.
I dreamt what's in there
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I love that as a luxury item, though.
yeah,
It's a wonderful item. You get so much use out of it.
I love it. It was not a waste of money at all.
Did you say what color you chose?
White.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you got a white one too.
I did. You convinced me. The white is gorgeous.
She looks good in white.
It's really nice. And now we have like a his and hers. It's very adorable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you
okay.
got? What's your luxury items here?
Oh my gosh. Another luxury item that I have. Oh, I would say my Air Force Ones.
Ooh, tell me about those Air Force Ones.
Last year, I think it was, I was really on the search for a pair of, like, I think this had been a longer term thing, but last year it really came to a point where I was like, I need to get a pair of sneakers that I, like, are just walking around sneakers. Like, I know that for running, I like Asics, so that's easy because I, like, know I like that brand for my running and working out. But I had not found a shoe that I really liked for just, like, in my head I was like, we go to New York, I need a good walking around the city shoe. Like, you're doing a ton of walking, but let's say you're kind of wearing something cute. I don't want to wear even though I like Asics for working out, I think they're cute, but I didn't love it for, like, wearing jeans, you know? I don't want to wear, like, my running sneakers with jeans or, like, with a dress, you know? So I was like, well, I need, like, a pair that's cute, but really good support, because, hey, I'm getting older, and, you know, like, I need good support on my shoes. So, I really was searching for a good sneaker, and I tried a couple different brands. I know I tried Vans.
Yeah.
I think I tried maybe an Adidas, even though I do have another Adidas that I did like. But
Adidas is good.
yeah, Adidas is not bad. But Converse I had tried, and it eventually led me to Air Force Ones, and that is what I have, right? The
Yeah.
Air Force One. And anyway, the support was like nothing I had tried before as far as a walking sneaker, and my parents got it for me for my Christmas gift, and I was so excited. And I will say it was definitely a luxury item. Like, I never before would have ever spent that much money on just a walking sneaker, like, because I don't use it to go running, you know, like, I mean, technically
True.
it's like a walking around sneaker. But it was funny because when I got it was at like a Foot Locker, and my parents had given me money for them because I had been looking for the shoe. They knew I was looking for, so they were like, just take this money, it'll go towards that, and they like literally, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, and she was like, it's an Air Force One. And I was like, oh, okay, great, thank you. I just wanted to make sure I knew the name. And she was like, yeah.
Oh.
But it was so, she wasn't mean, it was just like, she was like incredulous that I didn't know what an Air Force One was.
You serious?
Yeah, you serious?
You serious,
I didn't
bro?
know. I didn't know. I knew it had a Nike swoosh on it.
You're so
I recognized the Nike sign, you know?
cute. Yeah.
So anyway, that is a luxury item, for sure.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a second one.
You go.
Okay. My second luxury item are my Chacos.
Oh, well, look at us with the shoe wear.
Yep. No. I was thinking about it before you said Nike. So,
Wow.
no, I just, they are definitely a luxury sandal.
Nice.
Because they are good for, now I have used them actively for hiking, but they are like my summer, so a few years ago I realized like I did one of our guy trips massive walk, and part of it was my feet hurt so terribly at the end of it.
Oh.
And I realized I'd actually worn out my Chacos over several years, and I just never really been to the point of like the shoe outlasted the wear down. Like the rest of it was still functional.
Wow.
So I never realized like how worn down it was.
Like the support of it?
Yeah,
Worn
like
down?
the sole.
Yeah.
And because, the rest of it was still fine. The straps were all where everything was good. It was just, okay, I'd walk so much. It wasn't like anything bad on the shoe. It was-
Adam,
yeah.
you just said the sole of the shoe.
Yeah.
Is that like a double meaning, like the sole? Like I know sole of the shoe is SOLE, but like is it supposed to mean like our heart, our soul, like the soul of the shoe is the soul? SOUL?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Go on.
I don't think, I don't know English
I don't know
ancestry.
English.
Ancestry, like I'm trying to find the word
yeah.
out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it has any
Okay.
connection off the top of my head.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and I got a new pair last year, wore them the entire time, wore down the soles. Like, yet again, they're not worn down to crisp like the other one, which was, I realized
Really
why
bad.
my feet were hurting. It was
Oh,
because I had
man.
eliminated the support on them.
Oh man.
This one, it was like, okay, these are worn down, and they're not like the worst, but they're due to be replaced.
Right.
Which is, I wore something super, they actually did a ton of walking over the summertime and
Yeah.
movement. It was just super aggressive on them.
Now, did they? Because I know it's very technical, like this stuff from because it's like you get these stuff from REI and they come to a lot of research and all that stuff. For Chacos, do they like say how many miles they're supposed to be able to take? Kind of like a tire. Like how?
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. Like I could see them advertising one of these fancy hiking shoes with like these can take 250 miles or like some craziness. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense though.
No. I have no idea, but that they were the ones that I spent the whole summer with them. I did I think I did 55 miles with them in
Right.
October. So I felt like I got the money's worth out of those. Of like they
Yeah.
did the kayak trip.
Yeah.
Although that wasn't really walking per se, it was
Right.
just
Adventure.
yeah, but still very helpful. So it was, but it's a luxury shoe in some ways. Like this is a lot, but it's so worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's my
great.
second luxury
Okay.
flex luxury item.
Luxury.
What you got, girl?
Okay. I'm gonna say my G-Shock watch.
Oh,
I wear a watch. Like I have to wear a watch, like all the time. Like we just came from a wedding and I'm not wearing a watch, and it is. I do look at my wrist a lot. I just like to know what time it is, like just in general. So I always wear a watch, and I need the watch to be digital. I do not like trying to figure out analog time. It takes me time to like process the little ticks on the clock. And
I love you.
I love you. And so I love digital, and G-Shock is a great type of watch for me because you can do like all the things in it. You can shower, you can go to the pool, you can do whatever. Don't have to worry about it getting wet. And it also is like very hard to break, which is good for me.
very true. They're very resistant.
Yeah. Yep. So I just love it. So, G-Shock watch.
Have you always worn a G-Shock?
For many years at this point, not always. I've always, I say, can't remember if I wore a watch all the time in middle school, but definitely high school on, I always wore a watch.
I got you.
And it definitely was not G-Shock. Like, I don't remember knowing even what G-Shock was in high school. But it's definitely been many years. My dad got me my first G-Shock watch, and over time he's replaced it with other ones, and it's just continually been a G-Shock watch. But I will say I have like regular G-Shock watch, and then he found a baby G, which is like smaller and more compact, and love that. Now that's more my go-to, the baby G.
I got
The
you.
other one got a little heavy in my mind.
What?
The other one got a little heavy because they are a bigger watch.
That's fair. I get that.
So, yeah. So yeah, I would say that. Any other particular flexes, sir?
Luxury item.
Luxury items.
I am so sleepy post this wedding. I would have to say the other luxury item in my life right now.
Yep.
I have, and it's so crazy. In my office at work, I have those little like stick things that you put in the oils.
Oh yeah.
Because candles are not good in the workplace.
Yeah.
You know, we actually got into a discussion with that, and it was like, okay, we could use them in work, but I'm still thinking it's probably not the best option.
Yeah.
Just because, okay, you know what, I do walk away from my office for like, you know, your meetings or other stuff. It's like, really a candle is not a good option to leave like unattended in the workplace.
No. Stressful.
Really not a good option to leave unattended anywhere, to be fair.
Very stressful.
Yeah, so it's like, but I do want to have like a little bit of smell, and okay, I got this, and it's like, oh, this is pleasant.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it adds a little, like, it cleans up the room a little, smells a little nicer.
Yeah. Is it very subtle?
It's very subtle, yeah. It's not a lot, but it is. I don't need a lot. It's
No.
just, okay, hey, I would like a little bit more than, like, you know, hey, you know, if I didn't empty my trash in time, okay, it covers up the smell a little.
What flavor did you get? French vanilla?
No, some like hibiscus type thing maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very fresh.
Oh, okay.
Very
nice.
fresh.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Very simple.
It's a subtle luxury.
It adds into the.
Luxury.
You're my luxury. It adds into the subtle details of life. The subtleties of life.
All right, I have my subtle luxury.
Oh,
item.
what you got?
Well, it's really Seth's, but we are using it as well. You know what I'm gonna say?
The bento boxes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, high five.
Ew. Sorry, I can't see. I have something over my eyes because my allergies are attacking me from the inside out. So they're basically these kinds are from Austin Baby Collection, and people got them for Seth for, you know, his life, because he will need all types of great Tupperware for his snacks and everything. But right now his snacks are pretty minimal, so Adam and I have been using them for lunch at times.
They're awesome.
And it is so awesome. These things are silicone, so they, I don't know, they can, some of them like become compact and stuff. They're just cute. They have just, they're great, like, I don't know, they're great Tupperware. I really love them. But they're also totally like luxury Tupperware that I would never buy for myself in life. Maybe I will start doing, I don't know. But they're definitely a luxury Tupperware that I very much enjoy.
They are awesome.
And they're very pretty. They're very pretty. Pretty colors.
I do.
Soothing.
Yeah, I particularly like the ones where you could reach in, and I like the little thing, like, so it compacts
that
down,
one's cool, yeah.
which is very cool for like when you finish it helps like clean up and go smaller.
It does.
But it also has a little like feathering at the opening, so you can't it won't let you take or drop them easily.
Right.
So like it'd be very difficult to spill, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. That one is really made for the baby.
Oh, I used the opening.
I know, I love it. That's so fun.
I absolutely. I'm taking the full advantage of it.
That's great.
The flaw with this is I think we're just gonna have to buy more, because I like this more than our other Tupperware.
I know.
So much. So it's like, oh, I think this is just what we'll use.
I know. They're so
Seth
great.
will have it. Well, it's family Tupperware.
It's gonna be family Tupperware.
Austin Baby Collection.
Reusable.
I think this is my collection.
Hey-o.
Yo.
Yo.
But I think those are our luxury
That's
items.
our luxury items.
Woo! Let's go.
Hi guys.